And now over at the NBA, a 1-1 series between the Golden State Warriors and the Toronto Raptors as the finals moves to the Bay Area. We still have with us Sports Desk analyst Miss Bea Fabregas, who follows the NBA as much as we do. Bea, we all know that, of course, you love the NBA as well. I don't want to, you're a diehard Spurs fan.
Yeah. You can say it. I think I know. It's all right.
Okay, but I'd like to pick your brain about the ongoing finals right now between the Dubs and the Raps. Are you surprised the series is tied right now, 1-1?
I mean, I don't want to say absolutely not, but absolutely not. I mean, we know the facts. I mean, this is the 5th consecutive finals,
yes,
for the Warriors. How could we not expect that they weren't going to figure this out? I mean, I do feel really bad for the Raptors because they had that game. I mean, they missed so many opportunities.
Yes.
There was that horrible third quarter for them, wonderful third quarter for the Warriors.
18-0 run, yeah.
Yes, exactly. But I'm not surprised at all. I think as an NBA fan, I would have hoped for the Raptors to be up 2-0 just to make things more exciting, because we just want more basketball at the end of the day. However, that's reality. I mean, I think I'm just happy it's not 0-2 for the Raptors, and this is a hurt Warriors team, so maybe that'll be, something that will take in place in Game 3, but they're headed home, and so, it's kind of dangerous ground for the Raptors right now.
Well, Charles Barkley did say the story of the finals is who steps up.
Yes.
We know Kawhi will show up, the Splash Brothers will show up, but how about Pascal Siakam? He showed up in Game 1. Talk about his game. Although yesterday he wasn't as big as he was in Game 1. Talk about how big of a factor he could be if the Raptors want to beat the Warriors in this series.
I mean, you and Isaac were talking last night, and he was saying that this isn't as deep as a Warriors, bench. And if you kind of think about it, the Raptors are quote-unquote deeper because, there's Ibaka, and you can go to, Van Fleet for a backup point guard. And then there's also, of course,
Norman Powell,
and Gasol. And so, I mean, Siakam obviously did step up, and this was, he's kind of been inconsistent, if we can say this, in the playoffs, right? He's had those big games and he kind of disappears. So we have to hope that the big games are the norm. You know what I mean? That, that him kind of staying back, and obviously they did not hound Kawhi as much as they did in Game 1, and that's why he had open looks. And in Game 2, they were just, their defense was crazy, and he did not get the looks that he did. But I hope that he does not let this get to him. And it is his first finals after all, so they really have to dig deep. And I think when Siakam, obviously Kawhi is your star player, but when the likes of Siakam and Gasol and Ibaka all kind of help, it really just does so much for everybody. And so when you kind of see somebody that's not Kawhi doing a lot and in the playoffs in this stage, then it's all mental at the end of the day. I mean, of course, it's, obviously the skill set of the Golden State Warriors, you cannot deny. But so much of this is staying there from start to finish. So hopefully, Siakam really does step up in Game 3 for Raptors fans.
Let's go to the Warriors now. Demarcus Cousins.
Yeah.
Boy, what a season for Boogie. First coming from an injury.
Yeah.
They waited for him. Limited in Game 1, but big in Game 2 yesterday. I did mention 11 points, 10 boards, 6 assists were crucial, and the 2 blocks. Talk about Boogie. I know he's just on a 1-year contract right now with the Warriors, but how big was he yesterday?
I mean, the Warriors were playing bad in the first half of Game 2, but the reason why they kind of stuck there was because Boogie, was getting to the line, and he was making those important shots. And let's not deny he looked tired out there. He was huffing and puffing, and you could not, the camera could not hide that. But what can we expect? He was out for 45 games, but that's still an all-star, and he showed what the reason why the Warriors wanted him on this team. Is he going to be able to do that again? I would not know. I think we all don't know, especially I think he said in an interview, he doesn't know where he is physically. Where is he? Is he close to 100%? So, I'm hoping that, he kind of continues this momentum, but at the same time, if he kind of loses it here and there, that's just because of his fitness, and that's, that's understandable. That's understandable.
Okay. Before we let you go,
Yes.
As a Spurs fan,
Yeah.
comment on Kawhi Leonard. May hard feeling? Wala na bang
You
hard
know what? I
feelings?
thought I would have hard feelings. I really
Seeing
did.
him this good
Yeah, you know,
this
I really
year.
did. I really thought,
An
but
MVP
I
candidate.
found myself rooting for the Raptors from like start to finish. Well, I did.
Really?
Yeah, I was rooting for Portland, but you know, we all know how that ended. But I guess seeing Kawhi in the year he had, and there was just so much darkness all over the league. We didn't know what he was thinking, how he was feeling, and just to see him prove himself. Like, this is the player that he is. He can carry a team to the finals, and I'm happy for him.
With some tears.
I'm happy for him. I feel bad for DeMar, you know, but I mean, I'm just extremely, you know, appreciative of the fact that he's able to be what he is, the two-way player that we all have known to see, and then he kind of disappeared that season. So, yeah, hopefully, I mean, we'll see. I still think the Warriors are going to take it, though. But,
Okay.
you know.
All right. But still, go Spurs, go. Huh?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Thank you, Bea, as always. A fun time having you
thank you
here
so
on the
much.
show. Maraming salamat. Again, we just had sports desk analyst and, of course, NBA Spurs fan, Miss Bea Fabregas.